I wish I could be just like those flying birds. Oh, it's you. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the chance that you have given me. I'm Kenzie, and I would like to tell you a story titled The Winds and Wings. Once upon a time, there were two shooting stars falling down the world. It was big, bright, and very beautiful. Almost everyone in town see it with their own eyes. One of that person was a little boy. The boy had a big dream, a wish to become a flying bird, to fly among the clouds and stars. But the boy can only hope. He prayed to the God of Wind. Oh God, please help me with my destiny. I am nothing but just a lone boy. At that very moment, the God did not reply, but instead, a big gust of wind flew off the boy's hat. At that moment, the boy instantly has an idea. An idea on how to reach the stars above. 10 years later, the boy has grown into a teenager, but still held the same goal as before. But now he is not alone. He has made a friend who shared the same goal. His name is Anne. Anne was a genius inventor who had managed to create many things since he was little. Anne says that, oh, I also want to fly above the clouds to see the world from above and feel the winds blow gently around my face. Anne also has been the boy's friend for a very long time. Their bond was close, and together they helped and supported each other in every way they could. And everyone in town knew them as the two flying birds. One day, the boy managed to create a prototype of the wind glider, his creation with Anne. Both of them felt pride like never before. And the boy thought to himself, what if the wind never came back then? He raises his hands to the sky, thanking the God for listening to his prayers. Nevertheless, the boy and Anne continued working tirelessly on the wind glider. It took hours, days and nights until it was finally complete. However, a strike occurs. Massive winds and storms covering the sky with darkness, making the sky looks like an endless void filled with rage and anger. And then the storm grew bigger and bigger by the second. And then thunder struck the town. Everyone panicked, running towards the forest of cause for safety. But the boy did not flee, but instead he went looking for Anne. Anne! Anne! Where are you? He think to himself, oh no, where could Anne be? Could he have gotten struck? Or what if he is... But the boy kept imagining the worst for Anne. But then Anne appeared out from the chaos, and both of them managed to escape the storm's fury together. And then the town was completely destroyed, left in ruins. People panicked. People was worried about their safety. Anne says that he saw a dragon while running out of the town. The dragon has dark scale and a mysterious looks. The dragon hasn't been like that before. It used to have blue scale and was known for protecting the town. But the dragon has a presence of rage and sadness. After some time talking to the townsfolk, they all agree. It was strange because Rex, the protector of this town, hasn't always been that way. Now, the boy and Anne decided to investigate and to search for some clues about Rex. Therefore, the boy found an old book in the library about the dragon's tale. The book says Rex was one of the protectors of the town. But then a big war happened. All of Rex's friends were killed in the process, making the dragon feel very devastated and filled with painful and regrets. When the dragon was at its lowest moment, the abyss cursed him, turning his sorrow into madness. The god of wind then sealed Rex far away from town to protect the town. And the book says that the only way to be able to break the curse was to have something that Rex didn't have before. Now, Anne hesitated to start searching now, but what could a dragon lack in his life? After some time brainstorming, the boy immediately thinks of something. The dragon was once one of the protectors of the town. But when all of his friends was killed, he felt afraid and scared to protect the town. Then, at his lowest moments, the abyss tricked him, turning his false courage into recklessness, making the dragon attack its own people that he sworn to protect. And then a sound came here. It is the god of wind, saying to the boy and Anne, "Yes, you are right. What the dragon lacked was courage. It is courage that the dragon never had. The courage to protect, the courage to defend his friend, and the courage to face the abyss." But then Anne asked the god, "But what can we do? What can we do to show our courage?" The boy instantly remembers a moment of field of dandelions flying up into the sky with the wind's help. The boy said to Anne, "What if we use our wind gliders on top of the canyon? Our wind gliders needs wind to be able to fly, and the canyon is the highest place around. And we can also test the wind gliders if it's work or not." Anne looks nervous. He's worried, but he still agrees with the boy's regards. And then they both went into the canyon. They are hoping to have a stronger wind current, but the wind was too strong, and below them lays sharp rocks and crashing waves. The Anne hesitated at first, but the boy has prepared for the worst to come. He says to Anne, "Anne, if we can't fly now, then all of our hard work would be all just for nothing." But still, Anne hesitated to go. That leaves no choice, but the boy has decided to glide and jumped out of the canyon. He struggles a lot. He says, Where is the wind current?" he shouted. But deep in his heart was filled with fears. And by the second, he was getting closer and closer to the sea below. He admitted he was afraid and scared. Then he wished again that someone would still help him. And then, just in time, Anne also jumped from the canyon, saving the boy. Anne says to the boy, "I'm not gonna leave you alone. Even if it's our last day, I'm proud that we did everything that we could together." Both of them hug in the air and falling and falling and falling. But then a wind current appeared, and both of them fly above the clouds, and the sun was shining bright at them. And then they both yelled, "We did it! We finally did it! We will be able to be the first flying birds of this world. Both of them felt something they have never felt before. They glided back down to the ground, and the dragon was free from its curse. Both of them ran to Windrise, the place where the gods woke. They both ran with excitement in their eyes. And then they thanked the god once more. We understand now. All we need was a stronger wind current to be able to be the first flying birds of this world. But then the god replied, "It is not wind, but it is courage." It wasn't the wind, but the courage. It is courage that has become or has been make you to be able to be the first flying birds of this world. The end. At last, they both carried by the wind, not because they wished to fly, but because they had the courage to try. That is all about my story. Thank you so much for your appreciation and have a wonderful day.